Hey there, everybody. Welcome to this reading for tomorrow, the 25th. And, you know what I just realized? I don't have a pen, so we might be a little SOL on the timestamps tonight, but that's all right. Unless I can see one here. I guess not. All right, welcome, everybody. If you're coming to this video not live, go down below. All the timestamps are below this video. Also, make sure to subscribe to this channel. I go live every single day at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you want to catch me live, make sure to subscribe. Mark, hello. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Raina, hello. Sal, hello. Jesse, hello. Yanni, hello. And Elizabeth, hello. Nirvani, by the way, make sure to contact me. You were one of the winners. I'm still waiting on Mountain Mama. If you're here, make sure to get in contact with me. And Nirvani, that's it. Those are the only people I'm waiting for. So, thank you, everybody. Sal, thank you. By the way, my intention of the face video was not to complain or make people feel bad for me or anything like that. I don't feel bad about it. People commenting about my face, it doesn't make me feel bad or anything like that. Just so everybody knows, I've had 3 people in the past week tell me I need therapy alone. Like I said, it doesn't bother me, doesn't upset me or anything like that. So that's why I did the video. It wasn't really for any other reason. I constantly have people telling me I look sad and stuff like that. So I've had way more than 3 people say that in the past week. But just in the past week, I've had 3 people say I need therapy for whatever reason. I don't need therapy. I can assure you my mother is a psychologist, just so everybody knows as well. So I'm fine. And so that's that. So thank you everybody for the kind words. I mean, it made me feel really good. So thank you everybody for that. I really appreciate it. So that's that. All right, Isaac Blanco. By the way, Isaac Blanco, if you are here, let me know. I'm pretty sure I missed your question last night. I'm not sure, but let me know if you are here. EMD, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, I moved. When do you see real commitment, new or old? 10 of Pentacles, as soon as you start dating. So 10 of Pentacles is a card of putting in the work, and it's a card of dating as well. So I would just put in the work is what I would say here with the 10 of Pentacles. That's it. I would just get out there and date. I would get out there and meet new people. But this is a card of finding your treasure. It says if you put in the work, you will find treasure. So that's what I would do if I were you, for sure, is I would get out there. Anne, by the way, Anne, I have not forgotten about you, Anne, by the way. Anne, just so you know. I'm going to let you know, or I'm going to fill out the thing tonight, or tomorrow, somewhere around there. But thank you, Anne. Laura, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, how does the Aries guy feel about our future? Everything is what I would say to you. I love this. This is very good for you. So the World, really good card. And, kind of like a card of completion, but having everything that he wants. So this looks amazing is what I'd say to you. So I feel he feels very positive, like it's a goal of his. Trivia Luna, thank you as always for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, still trying to buy a house. When do you see this happening? I'm losing hope. 7 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. I feel like as you work, this is like a buildup of finances is what these 2 cards would say to me. For you, Trivia Luna, this to me would say that it's like you will be building up finances and getting to a certain point, and then money will be coming in for you. So I feel like that's what it's saying. I feel like you're building up your finances, making more money, and then there will be a move. To me, the 7 of Pentacles is a change in direction. So it can just represent some sort of change in your life, or it can represent a move or something like that. So that's what I'd say there with those 2 cards. Journey, thank you for the super chat. So I gave up on my podcast offer that I wanted, never came in. Job that I applied for never came through, and never got enough money to go to LA. I tried. Journey, I'd say do not give up. Journey, I say this to you every single night. Do not give up. 9 of Wands, literally the card of perseverance. It says you cannot give up on a dream. So I feel like you need to keep moving forward. I feel like you need to keep trying. The Hierophant is just like rules, regulations, dealing with blockages, dealing with things that have held you back, and all this other stuff as well. So I feel like you really need to make sure that you do not give up with these cards. I also feel like this is saying that there are other ways of doing things. The Hierophant to me is outside the box thinking, and it says there are other ways that you could do this that do not require an offer, or do not require money, or whatever. So I feel like you just need to find those ways to do it, is what I'd say to you. All right. Crumsy, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, time to stop smoking. My chances in 30 days. I'd say pretty good is what I'd say to you here. Yeah, Eight of Swords, still feeling trapped to something here is what I'd say to you, Crumsy. But I feel like this is saying that you will be able to set yourself free. So that's what I'd say to you. Eight of Swords says you could have something you want already, right? It says you could have something you want right now. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. Elizabeth Gonzalez, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Elizabeth, you have the Nine of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. I feel like there's money coming in for you here. And the Five of Pentacles, I feel like says you could just be feeling left out in the cold in love. But the Nine of Pentacles is like happily independent. So I feel like there's like a certain level of independence and increase in your finances. For love, Three of Wands, needing to get out there every single night for you, Elizabeth. Three of Wands says you are in control of the situation. It's not really a card of control. However, the way that I read, it is a card of control because it's a card of taking the lead. So I feel like you need to take the lead in your life to find love, and I feel like you will get it. So I would just get out there is what I'd say to you here with this card, and I feel like love will come in for you. Crumsy, thank you for the super chat. Exam prep complete. Exam date October 7th cards. Four Cups, Justice. Yeah. This literally just says what you put into the situation is what you'll get out. So if you put in as much work as you can into passing or whatever it is that you need to do, then you will with the Justice card. Justice is just very straightforward. It's cause and effect. It says if you do what you're supposed to be doing to be successful, then you will be successful. So I would just study and all that other good stuff. EMD, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will I get to spend my B-Day with Joel Strength? I would say no for you, EMD. I want to say yes, but I would say no. Even with the Four of Wands here, is a card of celebration, is a card of marriage, and all this other stuff. But Strength is telling me patience, so I would say no if I'm being honest. JC, hello. Thank you for the super chat. JC, I got it. I think I got your email this morning, if you sent one this morning. So I got it, but thank you. And I will make sure to do that. Mila, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it, Mila. You say, how does Adrian feel about me now? Very attractive, abundant, successful. Hermit, is he withdrawn or holding in his feelings is what I would say here. So I feel like there could be like a withdrawn energy or holding back in some way. So, yeah, that's what I feel here. But overall, still attraction with the Empress card and abundance as well. Yeah, King of Cups, return love to your life. So if he has withdrawn, this could be him returning to your life or something along those lines. So that's what I'd say there. D, hello. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Diana, thank you for the super chat. You say, for Chris's resting bitch face. Thank you, Diana. And Diana, you have the Wheel of Fortune. So, Diana, I love this. Luck coming into your life. I feel like luck. And I also feel like just good fortune coming in for you as well. So definitely like a change in circumstances. But thank you. Melissa, thank you for the super chat. Corey's feelings towards me. Changing. This is not a bad thing, by the way, Melissa. The Death card, as far as like feelings towards you is concerned, Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. So this is fine, Melissa. They could be changing, but again, this is probably to your benefit. It's probably wanting a deeper commitment or something along those lines. So much more positive. And relocate to Seabrook. I would say yes, definitely. Two Wands, definitely a moving card for sure. So I would say yes, 100%. Yanni, thank you for the super chat. Yanni, you have the Lovers. I feel like there could be like new ways that you could make money. I feel this for everybody. I guarantee you, I would almost put money on it. I feel like that probably, I would say maybe like 90% of the people that are here right now will be in, I would say over the next like 7 years, will end up making money in a completely different way than they are right now. That does not mean that you won't be doing the same thing that you're doing right now, by the way, but I just feel like things are going to change. Uranus and Taurus, it's impossible for things to not change as far as how we make money is concerned. It's just the rules, right? So it's just Chris's crappy astrology rules. So the Lovers just says, like, I feel like it's saying to you, innovate and come up with new ideas on like how you could make more money, or how you could change the way you make money, because that'll just lead to more success. But very good card for money, so I love it. Shelby, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You have the Knight of Swords here, Shelby, for your marriage. No rushing to judgments. No, no kind of like rushing anything here, and no running away or anything like that. Does that mean that you should stay in the marriage if things aren't perfect or good? No, it doesn't. It just means like do not rush to make choices. Do not rush to decision making here with the Knight of Swords. So I would like take your time, Shelby. 8 of Cups, though, walking away. So. Having said all that, is somebody walking away from this situation? Looks like somebody's going to walk away from this situation with the 8 of Cups. Angel Ram, thank you for the super chat. For your new job, Emperor, I love it. I love getting the Emperor for people on new jobs, starting businesses, anything, because it's pretty much like just a straightforward energy. It just says that things are kind of like going to be straightforward. You know, things are going to be very straightforward as far as work is concerned. Page of Pentacles, new job. So I feel like things are going to go very well for you here and probably be very straightforward, which is always nice. So I love it. Love the Page of Pentacles, by the way. Whenever I get the Page of Pentacles on a new job, Page of Pentacles to me says there's a lot of growth opportunities at the job as well. Matt Grenier, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, you were saying yesterday that I needed a plan. Today, 2 friends of mine offered to create a business plan, look them over, and get me started moving. Congratulations, Matt. And yes, I feel like this is going to be very good for you, by the way. I know you didn't ask for a card, but I'm pulling you one anyway. So you have the Knight of Cups. So Knight of Cups says dream big and come up with a plan for having a big plan, basically, and follow the plan as well with the Knight of Cups. So I feel like a lot of you need to do that with the Knight of Cups, or I feel like you need to do that with the Knight of Cups, Matt. I feel like you always get these Cups cards like this, right? So that's what I feel. I feel like you always get these Cups cards, and I feel like you need to kind of follow a plan. Yeah. King of Swords. It's like you have all the knowledge you need to be successful with the King of Swords. So I would just say follow a plan. I feel like things are going to go really well for you. So I love it. Erica, thank you for the super chat. You say, I really want to become good at my job, and I'm wondering what I should do to enhance myself. Judgment says this is your true purpose, so that's very good. Ace of Wands says follow your desire, because especially right now, I keep telling people are getting like 2 cards. They're either getting this card right here, Ace of Wands, or they're getting the Page of Swords, or, well, 3 cards really, or they're getting the 10 of Pentacles. All 3 cards represent learning, so I've been preaching this all year. To me, Saturn, Capricorn, if we want to get good at our job, we just have to learn. The more we learn, the more we earn. Plain and simple, Saturn and Capricorn, really easy. That could be reading a book, watching YouTube videos, could be anything. However you do what it is that you do, just learning as much as you can about being the best is really all that's required. But I would say with the Ace of Wands is a little bit more specific because we will feel pulled towards something. So it's like, maybe here I am doing YouTube videos, right? And maybe I just start feeling pulled to do love readings, which that's not going to happen. Don't worry. But what I would say here is that maybe that would be my pull, right? And I should move towards that with the Ace of Wands, moving towards the desire. So it just says, like, do what's important or do what you actually want to do, and that will lead to the most success. So really pretty straightforward, pretty good stuff. Nicole, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Definitely new love coming in for you is what I'd say. Definitely a new job as well. Ace of Pentacles, but I'd say new love. Ace of Pentacles says pick the new path, start the new journey. To me, the Ace of Pentacles represents the ups and downs of dating as well. So amazing card for dating, but it says you need to get out there and date with this card. So I would say get out there and date with the Ace of Pentacles for sure. Vivian, hello Vivian, thank you for the super chat. Can you tell me about the Libra that's new? Queen of Cups, love, I like it. 6 of Wands wants to give you attention here, and 7 of Wands, I would open up to this. I feel like this could be very good for you, Vivian. So you have the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups to me is a change in direction of love. To me, it can say either like maybe you haven't had love and this is love coming in, or it can say you have had love and but this is just like something new love-wise coming in for you. I also feel that Queen of Cups, of course, is somebody who's very like nurturing and very caring. So I feel like this person will be very nurturing and caring. 6 of Wands wants to give you a lot of attention and communication. And 7 of Wands just says, make sure to open up to it. So I would just open up to it is what I would say to you there, Vivian. But that looks really good. All right. Thank you, everybody, again for being here. I really appreciate it. So, let's get started. By the way, yes, somebody said I should teach astrology. I'm going to start doing probably like weekly astrology videos, probably on Sunday. I used to do it back in the day, like I would say like my second year on here on YouTube. I used to do a weekly astrology thing. Why I stopped, I don't know, but I did. So that's that. But I was thinking about doing Chris's Crappy Astrology on like Sundays, doing something like that. By the way, everybody, I'm looking for new ideas because I want to change as well. So I'm going to start going live during some days, and like I used to do as well when I started going live in the first place. But I want to do different videos. I want to come up with like different topics and things like that. So if you have any suggestions, anybody, any ideas, definitely let me know down below, and I will kind of play around with some of those suggestions. But all right, Aries, enough blabbering. Let's get started with you, Aries, and get this started. Actually, you know what? Hold on 1 second, everybody. I'm gonna go find a pen. I will be right back. All right, I am back. I wanted to be able to get timestamps. You know what, everybody? It's gonna be a crazy night. I'm just warning you right now. But I started doing the monthly readings. Monthly readings will be out in a few days, and I did them in a different way. It's a mystery. It's gonna be a surprise. So everybody keep an eye out for those. But all right, Aries. Let's see. Aries, you have the Three of Cups here and the Seven of Wands. Your reading actually looks pretty good tonight, so I feel like there could be a celebration coming in for some of you. So I feel like there could be a reason to celebrate. I feel like saying a reason to celebrate. So this almost feels like a win to me for some of you. It feels very specific. So I feel like some of you could almost be winning something, or you could be having some sort of like victory here with these two cards. So I love it. I feel like this is very good for you. I also feel for others that this could be just positive communication. Every once in a while, sevens to me sometimes can just represent messages, or they could represent communication in some way. So I feel like there could be just a positive message coming in for you. I feel like it leads to a celebration. For some of you, I feel like it's like something that you want. Like you could be getting communication from a person that you've wanted to hear from for a while, or it could be you as well. You could be the one that's communicating with somebody, and maybe it goes really well. So I feel like some of you are like asking for something, or you will be. I know, kind of a weird message, but it feels good. So I would say do it, whatever it is you're doing. Next, you have the Six of Wands here and the Empress. I feel like there's a lot of abundance and like a lot of abundant opportunities coming in for you here, Aries. A lot of opportunities for you to increase your abundance. I'm also just like, I feel like you're just noticing increases in things, like more. So, and I feel like I've said this to you before. That's why I'm laughing. So I feel like there are just like things are increasing in your life. Like the numbers, I see just numbers going up in my head. So I feel like for some of you, literally, like there are numbers that are increasing in your life. That could be anything. It could be money. It could be, friends, people. It could be YouTube views if you're on YouTube. It could be anything. But I feel like it's good. So I like it. For others, I feel like there could be just positive news coming in for you as well. Like I said, I just keep getting positive news in your reading here, so I feel like mostly this is about positive news, and this is just a daily reading, so, again, it's just like one day, but I feel like it's pretty much just talking about one thing. Your reading today is just talking about good news. For others, I feel like this could be, I'm getting like an investment, but I also feel like it could just be, like some of you, this could be a financial investment, but I also feel like for others this could just be like an investment of your time. So if you have been investing your time into something, or if you've been investing yourself or in yourself in anything, I feel like you're about to see like a better return of these with these two cards. So I feel like you're about to see a better return on your finances, or you're about to see a better return on kind of like your energy, whatever. I like it. Looks really good. And finally here you have the King of Swords and the Ten of Wands. I feel like you are releasing burdens at this time, so I like to see that. I feel like you're like kind of releasing things. For some of you, I feel like you could be almost letting go of something legal. It doesn't feel like you're letting go of it. Like maybe you're like in some sort of weird legal situation. Could be like anything. And maybe you're just kind of like saying to yourself, you know what, it is what it is. I'm just going to let it go. For others, I feel like this is knowledge. Like I feel like you realize like all the knowledge and how much maybe even better your life is than it used to be. For some of you, I feel like this is just like for like the past few weeks, like maybe even a few months ago, maybe your life wasn't as good as it is now. I feel like you're starting, for whatever reason, I feel like you're noticing the tiny little things here, and maybe that's out of character for you, or maybe it's not, I don't know, but I do feel like it's a good thing. It's like you're kind of like creating a positive snowball here. That's what I'm going to say to you, Aries. This whole reading feels like a positive snowball. I feel like it's going to be a good day tomorrow. So there you go, Aries. Thank you, Aries. Really appreciate it. All right, Taurus. Let's see what we have for you, Taurus people. And Taurus, here we go. Taurus, you have the Two of Wands here on the Strength card. You get the Two of Wands a lot, and to me this would represent needing to be more bold. This is like you need to be more bold, you needing to be more brave, you needing to like stand out in some way. So I feel like some of you need to do that. I feel like some of you just need to stand out in some way. I feel like some of you need to, be more brave, more bold, like all that other good stuff as well. I also feel for some of you, this is some of you being more kind of like, I almost feel like saying aggressive, but I don't think that's the right word, Taurus. I just feel like you need to kind of be more assertive in certain areas of your life. This comes up for you a lot, especially at work. Like if you're looking for a raise or promotion, I feel like you're just one of those signs where you probably won't just get it. I feel like you're gonna have to almost not fight for it, but also kind of like needing to be more bold to get it. So I feel like you really need to go for things that you want here, Taurus. I also feel for others that this could be I feel like this could be communication coming in for you for some reason, but I feel like it's about a choice that you're trying to make. So if you've been having a hard time making a choice, I feel like that some of you will be having communication from somebody who helps you make a choice, and I feel like that will be good. Next, you have the King of Wands. You've had this card like the past 3 nights or something like that, Taurus. I think every single night you've had this King of Wands. So this could be love coming in for you. Could be a fire sign. Could be a Leo with the Strength card as well. So I do feel like there could be love in your life. For some of you, I feel like it's somebody that's already in your life, and again, it could be love. It does feel like love to me, so it could be like a partner or spouse. For others, it could just be like a friend or something like that. It could be a friend or whatever. And the Seven of Pentacles, I feel like is saying that this person is about to see some major changes in their life financially. This is always weird. I always get these like weird third-party things for you, Taurus. I'm not saying there's a third party in your relationship or whatever. I'm just saying I always get stuff about other people in your readings. It pretty much never, it doesn't happen to anybody else ever. Like occasionally, but very, very rarely. So I feel like for some of you, this is saying that like somebody important in your life is going to go through a financial change. It feels positive, feels good, and it probably affects you in some way. So I feel like this is a good thing. For others, I feel like this is just you creating growth in your own life. I always say King of Wands to me is a card of creating growth in your life because it's a card of like business. To me, it's a card of raising something like a child and like really taking care of something. So I feel like you could be like taking care of a business or a job or whatever, and I feel like it's going to lead to a lot more success with those 2 cards. And finally here, Taurus, you have the Seven of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like some of you are afraid to start something new. I feel like you need to let go of your fears. Seven of Swords, internal fears that don't exist, needing to let those things go. Queen of Pentacles, needing to pick the new path. So I feel like you need to pick a new path in your life, start kind of like a new journey with these 2 cards. But yeah, this looks really good, Taurus. Pretty straightforward, but yeah, it looks really, really good. So thank you, Taurus. I'm also getting something about health here, Taurus, for some reason. I just want to talk about this. So again, I am not a doctor, so do not take this as medical advice, of course, but I am getting something about health here. I feel like your health is stabilizing, or if you have fears about your health, I do feel like there's something that's going to be stabilizing. Feels like some sort of change, though. So that's kind of why I feel weird about this. Yeah, I feel like there's some sort of change coming into your health, but it feels like it's already like what's popping into my head is that if you have a pre-existing health issue, I feel like there's going to be some sort of change, but it feels positive. So that's what I'd say to you there, Taurus. But thank you, Taurus. All right, Gemini, what do we have for you, Gemini people? Gemini, you have the King of Cups coming up first here, and the Queen of Cups. Love it. Power couple. Whenever I have 2 cards of the same suit, to me, this represents a power couple. So I feel like this could be love here for you coming in, Gemini, and it could be just very nurturing, caring, very supportive, very like empathic, intuitive type of relationship that's coming in for you. So if you're looking for love, definitely could be the type of love that's coming in if you don't have it already. For others, this could be just like a change in direction in your life. So I feel like there could be some sort of change in your life here with these 2 cards. And I feel like you need to kind of like go with the change is what I'd say here. So I feel for some of you, this could be like a move or a job change. And I feel like you need to commit to it. You have the Ten of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. Again, I feel kind of like weird about this as well. But I feel very flippy-floppy. I guess that's the best way I can put it here. So I feel like some of you could have gotten like a job or something. Maybe maybe you like it, but maybe you also don't like it at the same time. I think there's just a need to give it a chance, basically, is what the cards are saying. So I'd say if you have recently started something and you're not sure how you feel about it, I feel like you just need to give it like 100% chance, and then I feel like things will kind of like feel better. Next, you have the Ten of Swords here and the King of Pentacles. Yeah, like I said, I feel very back and forth on this Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords to me is a card that can represent being at rock bottom, having difficulties and challenges, all this other stuff, right? But to me, it's also just a card of change. To me, it's a card that says you could be just going from one place to another. You could be moving, changing jobs. You could be experiencing any other type of change in your life. The King of Pentacles, to me, is like a card of stability, and it's also a card of like solid, like very practical decision-making, but also it's like a card of permanence. So to me, it's a card of like permanent changes in your life, or permanent things entering into your life as well. These could be like jobs that you have forever. Could be like you moving somewhere where you end up living there forever. Could be a relationship coming into your life that lasts forever. So I feel like that's what you're moving towards. But I also feel like the King of Pentacles is asking you to commit to something 100%. And finally, you have the Ace of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. What did I say? I feel like you have to commit to something 100% here, Gemini. It could be anything. It could be love, because it's coming up as the, it's coming up as the Four of Wands here. It could be with a water sign, earth sign. It could be any sign, really. This is just a general reading, but I feel like there's a need to commit to something for whatever reason. I said it with that King of Pentacles. It's like you have to create something permanent in your life here, Gemini. So that's what I feel like you are doing. That's kind of what I feel like you're doing. The Ace of Pentacles says, like, maybe what you are creating in your life that's going to be permanent, maybe it's going to be a little bit challenging. Maybe there are going to be ups and downs, as with everything in life. But I feel like you need to do it no matter what. I do feel like there could be more success coming in. For some of you, I feel like because of a partnership, like I said, with the King and the Queen there, it's like, the power couple thing, it kind of says that maybe you getting into a relationship with someone could be what causes some sort of increase in your life. Like, could be your finances, but it could be other things as well. For others, like I always say, by the way, Ace of Pentacles to me is the path to marriage. So some of you could be on the path to marriage. You could be meeting someone you're going to marry. But this could also be a job, like I said. So some of you could be getting a job or taking a job or a business that's going to be, maybe you're just like starting it, or maybe it's not fully fleshed out yet, whatever it is you're doing, but there is going to be a lot of success, is what these two cards say, especially if you commit. I feel this in all areas of your life, Gemini. So this could be your health, it could be a spiritual belief, it could be anything, but I feel like there's just a need to like 100% commit to things, or whatever, with that Four of Wands, and you will be very successful. So Gemini, I like it. That looks really good. So thank you, Gemini. All right, Cancer. What do we have for you, Cancer people? Cancer. Cancer, you have the Knight of Cups coming up first here, and the Four of Cups. I feel like there's like a lot of, for some of you, I feel like there's a lot of love opportunities around you, but I feel like you need to make sure to hold on to these opportunities. I feel like you need to make sure to not throw these opportunities away. So if you're looking for love, I feel like you need to accept it into your life with these two cards. For others, this is just manifestation, plain and simple. Four Cups, I always say, is like normally the guy sitting under the tree and there's a cup coming out of the clouds. He's like manifesting that cup. The Knight of Cups is your dreams. It is your fantasies, everything that you want in your life. So I feel like this is saying you can have whatever you want, Cancer, right? I feel like I say this to all the water signs this year, but you can have whatever you want, but you have to manifest it. The Four Cups is like a picky, choosy type of card. It's like you saying, I want this, but I don't want that. Like, you're getting very specific. I feel like this is a good thing for you, Cancer. I feel like the fact that you know what you want, and that's like the most important thing of manifestation, is knowing exactly what you do want, knowing what you don't want, so you can focus on what you do want, and then you'll get it. So that's what you need to do right there. Next, you have the Devil card and the Ace of Wands. I feel like some of you could be very strongly pulled. I'd be careful of being very strongly pulled towards like sex-only relationships. I have nothing against it at all, but what I would say here is that this could say that you're getting into something toxic, or if like you are getting pulled into a relationship, like an on-again, off-again relationship that's more sex-based. This is saying that there could be problems in that relationship, or it's saying that there's like the potential of the relationship, it's not reaching its full potential, because it's just on and off. So I feel that for some of you, I'd be careful of that, especially if you don't want to get hurt. If you're fine with it, like I said, keep going. But if you're not fine with that, if you want a deeper commitment with somebody who's just kind of like on off, more sex-based type of thing here, I'd be very careful of that. For others, I feel like this is saying hard work. So I feel like some of you could just be putting in a lot of hard work here with these two cards. To me, the Devil is a card of hard work because it can be a card of burning yourself out. But in a lot of ways, it's saying like make sure that you take breaks, make sure that you kind of take care of yourself. But the Ace of Wands is like a card that says you have maybe a lot of fire in you right now here, Cancer. So I feel like some of you need to kind of like use that fire. I feel like some of you need to work harder on something, especially if you're working on like a personal project, a business project, anything like that. I feel like there could be a lot of potential with these two cards. And finally, you have the Page of Swords and the Nine of Wands. I feel like some of you need to not give up on something here, Cancer, something that you want to do. Page of Swords says trust your curiosity. This is what comes up for everybody this year. So if things are not working out in some area of your life, the Page of Swords just says, maybe you're trying to do something like start a business or get a new job, whatever. Page of Swords says, follow your curiosity. Maybe, like, I keep trying to tell people this year, it's like, things are not going to work out how you think they're going to work out, plain and simple. And if, like, pretty much everything that we do. So it's like, if you're starting a new business, you really have to be, like, willing to experiment. Same thing with a relationship as well. It's like, you really have to be willing to kind of go with the flow and see how the other person is, and they need to see how you are, and maybe things will change, or maybe the relationship will change. We really have to kind of like experiment this year so that things can have a better flow, so that things can be a little bit easier. But we also need to not give up on things too easily, especially with these two cards here. So it's saying that maybe you're trying to start something new in any area of your life, and it says make sure to exhaust all options before you give up. And the Page of Swords says there's like a billion options. So really, basically this says don't ever give up, because there's probably a way for you to do something, just not the way you think. For others, I feel like this is saying that there could be a person who has not given up on you, or you have not given up on them. I'm not sure which direction this is going here, but it's going to be different for all of you. I feel like there's just no open energy. That's the problem. This is my problem with X's this year in the first place, is it's like, I feel like there could be a lot of potential for people to come back this year, just, even in the cards, like certain cards come up all the time that could represent an X coming back, but there's just too closed off of an energy. So this is what I keep saying to people. Yeah, maybe there's potential of an X coming back, but it's like if they're too closed off, or if you're both not willing to open up to each other, it's like it's never going to go anywhere. So, yeah, that's what I'd say there. I would move on there, Cancer. But thank you, Cancer. Really appreciate it. All right, Leo. What do we have for you, Leo people? And Leo, let's see here. Leo, you have the Hangman here and the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like some of you have experienced a lot of delays in finances here, Leo, but I feel like that's about to change, so I wouldn't really worry about it. For others, I feel like you need to change the way that you look at money as well. I feel like you need to be very careful with your language that you use about money. Also is popping into my head. So if you use negative words with money, or if you have negative beliefs around money, I feel like it would be a good time to kind of like work on that and change those things. I feel like you need to also make sure not to sacrifice yourself or sacrifice your own finances for other people. So I'd be careful of doing that with these two cards. For others, by the way, for some reason I'm getting move. So I don't know why. To me, none of this represents a move. It's popping into my head. But I feel like maybe some of you need to move, or you need movement in your life. What I will say, Hangman can represent needing to gain a new perspective. So sometimes if we move, for example, we gain a new perspective, or we see things differently in our lives, right? Or sometimes if we just like go for a walk or start exercising or whatever, that's also movement, right? Or if we like take a ride somewhere that we've never been before, we change perspective. I feel like there needs to be a change in perspective over everything. I feel like that will kind of like broaden your horizons, maybe, and kind of bring in more money, or allow you to have ideas that bring in more money as well. So yeah, kind of a weird message, but that's what I'd say to you, Leo. Next you have the Queen of Swords and the Justice card. Definitely could be something legal for some of you, so I feel like there could be justice for some of you here. For some of you, I'm getting divorced, Leo, for some reason. So if you're getting a divorce or going through a divorce, I feel like there could be justice in that situation. For others, I feel like you're about to become very self-sufficient. The Justice card to me can be a card of like learning how to be self-sufficient, because to me the Justice card says what you put into something is what you get back. It's a card of cause and effect. So I feel like a lot of you could be just learning, how to make your life easier, or just learning where to put your energy. This comes up for you specifically, Leo, all the time. It comes up in your weeklies, in your monthlies, in your dailies, everything. So I feel like maybe out of all the signs, you are learning cause and effect the most in your life, like what things cause what to happen in your life. And so a lot of you could be just learning better use of your energy, or you could be just learning how to get a better return on your energy in general with these two cards. So really good for you here, Leo. And finally, you have the Page of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. I feel like for a lot of you, this could definitely be new love coming into your life. Page of Pentacles to me is someone brand spanking new. Queen of Wands just says you're very attractive at this time, Leo. I mean, I say this every single night to you, so I feel like there could be love coming in for you. So if you're single, definitely get out there. Could be an earth sign, could be any sign, really, Leo. Could be a Libra. You've had a Libra showing up every single night. Now that I think about it, you've had this card almost every single night, because I'm always saying Libra to you, or Gemini, but, because you also have the Queen of Swords as well. But, again, it could be any sign, really, but those two signs definitely stand out. For others, this could be like new financial potential. Again, Leo, you are definitely one of those signs. I feel like you should be working on passion projects, or something that you're passionate about, or, even if you have a job, I feel like you should have a passion project just to channel your restless energy, because I feel like that will lead to a lot of success. So, Leo, I love this. I love the energy that's coming in for you. I feel like things are going to be really good. So, thank you, Leo. All right, Virgo, let's see what we have for you, Virgo people. All right, Virgo, let's see what we got for you. All right, Virgo. Virgo, you have the Eight of Swords and the Moon card. I feel like you gotta let go of your fears. This to me says fears of the past are holding you back, Virgo. So I feel like for some of you, not all of you, of course, but for some of you, I feel like it's time to let go of the fears of the past, or let go of things that have been holding you back from the past. And I feel like that's the most important thing. I feel like I always say it to you as well, Virgo, that I feel like I'm always saying to you that certain people could be holding you back. And it comes in as a very, very specific message as well. Every time I get this, it's almost like some of you maybe are surrounding yourself with people who are just never going to change. But I feel like deep down inside, you want to change. So I feel like you need to like move with the change, or I do feel like you need to change in some way here, Virgo. But I feel like you want to. So that's the difference. I would never tell anybody that they need to change. That's up to you, not me. So that's what I'd say there. But I feel like some of you want to change. I feel like some of you want to be different than maybe the people you're surrounded with. So I feel like some of you need to like cut people out. And I feel like you are. I mean, I feel like that's what these cards are saying. I also feel like for some of you, this is saying that you're just kind of like, you are setting yourself free. The moon has like a very weird meaning as well that like not a lot of people use. It can represent like voluntary change. It can represent changes that you are choosing to make, but maybe they're not like the most comfortable, best changes. And that just popped into my head. So I feel like some of you could be making certain changes in your life, or you could be doing things that maybe aren't like, maybe they don't really feel amazing. Maybe they're a little bit scary, but I think these are good changes, whatever you're doing. Like, it's popping into my head as everything. It could be like moving, it could be traveling, it could be leaving your job, getting something that you know would be kind of more resonates with you. It could be anything. I'm getting a million different stories here, Virgo. Next, you have the Ace of Cups and the Fool. So yeah, I feel like you're taking a leap of faith finally. For how long have I been saying that the Fool is your card, Virgo, right? I've been saying it forever. So I feel like that the Fool is your card. I feel like there's like a lot of opportunities coming in for you with the Fool. A lot of opportunities for you to like jump and take a leap, so to speak. The Ace of Cups is your emotions overflowing. So I feel like you're really happy. For some of you, I feel like this is like a new adventure in love. So this could definitely be a new relationship. I gotta clarify this. Yeah, you have the Page of Cups at the end, so it could be like a new love offer coming in for you. And this could be saying that you're going to be really happy because of this new love. So I like that. For others, I feel like you could just be moving towards happiness. So again, I feel like you could be, I almost get like the Eight of Cups type of feeling from your reading. I do feel like you get the Eight of Cups every once in a while as well, Virgo. I feel like you've had it before, like several times, and I feel like some of you are just like walking away from things that no longer serve you, and I feel like this is going to lead to a lot more happiness. I'm also like, I get these like weird messages as well for you, Virgo, that like I feel like some of you could be making choices where you feel like it's a sacrifice at first, but I actually feel like it turns into something that is much better for you. So this could be anything. It could be like maybe you're quitting a job where you get paid a good amount of money. Maybe you're going to move to a job where you're getting paid less money. But I actually feel like this is a good sacrifice, because I feel like in the long run you will actually make more doing something you enjoy, and I feel like you'll increase your finances. So that's just one example. I feel like there could be a million other examples, but of some sort of change. And finally, you have the Page of Cups here and the Four of Pentacles. So I feel like for some of you, there could be a love offer coming in for you here. It could be a water sign, could be any sign. I always say, to me, the Page of Cups is just a general admirer. It could be any sign that's coming in for you. And the Four of Pentacles says there's a lot of stability here. So I feel like for some of you, there could be a relationship with a lot of stability coming in for you, something that makes you happy as well. I'm getting the word happiness on that Page of Pentacles, or the Page of Cups. So I feel like there could be a lot of happiness with someone. For others, I feel like you need to let go of past love with the Four of Pentacles and move towards new love with the Page of Cups. Four of Pentacles, holding on too tightly to something. And for others, definitely a new job offer. For some reason, I'm getting at a distance as well, Virgo. So I feel like some of you, I always get this for you every single night. Like, I feel like some of you could be moving or traveling, or I feel like you could be moving for a job, or you could be getting an offer for a job at a distance. So I definitely feel that a lot of you could be getting like a job offer at a distance. I would definitely take it, even if it requires a move, because I feel like it just could be like really, really good for you. I feel like there could be a lot of benefits to it, and just like everything. I feel like a lot of dreams being fulfilled. I feel like I never feel like saying that the next step is the Knight of Cups, but I feel like saying the next step is the Knight of Cups, which is your dreams. So I feel like you are moving towards your dreams here, Virgo. But you probably don't realize it, is what I'd say with these cards, because of that Moon card. The Moon is like a veil. Like, I feel like you are not seeing the future. Because it doesn't fit it doesn't fit your ideas of like where you're heading in life. Crazy messages tonight. I don't know what's going on, people, but there you go. All right, thank you, Virgo. Libra, let's see what we have for you, Libra people. Libra, you have the Three of Swords here and the Tower. Yeah, I feel like some of you could have had a heartbreak, or are kind of getting over a heartbreak from the past. For some of you, I'm getting just like a relationship that didn't get off the ground. Like, this feels like one of those things where maybe you really liked someone in the past here, Libra, and it just feels like one of those things where maybe it just never got off the ground. Like, maybe you dated someone a couple of times, maybe you really liked them, but it never really like moved forward. So I kind of like feel that weird feeling. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's kind of like what I feel here with these two cards for some of you, and that could have been a heartbreak. For others, I do feel like this could have been some sort of loss, so I do feel like some of you could be experiencing a loss, and for others, I feel like this could be saying watch your health, so I would definitely watch your health. For some of you, by the way, this could just be a move, right? To me, the Tower card can just be a move. The Three of Swords, just a separation from an area, so I feel like some of you could be moving with these two cards. So again, it doesn't have to be a bad thing, those two. Next, you have the Judgment card and the Two of Swords. Yeah, I feel like this is definitely some sort of wake-up call for you here. So I feel like for some of you, this is like a wake-up call in your life, and especially with that Tower. Tower can be some sort of light bulb moment, some sort of sudden upheaval in your life. So I don't want to scare any of you Libra people, but this does feel like a wake-up call to me. I don't think it's a bad thing. Two of Swords just says make a decision, make a choice. The Two of Swords also, I feel like it's saying, here, let's just put it this way, Libra. Two of Swords is like a card that says it's time to make a compromise. I feel like saying to you that you feel like you have to make a compromise, but you don't. So I feel like this is saying that you need to make sure to I feel like you need to realize that you have options in any area of your life where there could be challenges or whatever, and I feel like you need to move towards like challenges, face them head on. And I also feel like saying you don't need to make a compromise. So I almost feel like the opposite of what the Two of Swords normally means. So that's what I would say there. I do feel like some indecision here as well, but what I would say to you is, and here's the thing, the Two of Swords, Libra, can represent information like overload, like analysis paralysis, too much information popping into your head. But the Judgment card says like you are feeling pulled in a direction, or there is communication from a person or from yourself that is going to guide you in a direction. So if you're having a hard time making a choice in life, just know that I feel like there's going to be a pull coming in for you, so I wouldn't worry about it. And finally, you have the Page of Wands and the Chariot. I feel like there's some sort of victory coming in for you here. So yeah, this looks really good. Definitely could be a move, by the way, here Libra. So I feel like some of you could be moving. Card of adventure, card of moving. So I feel like some of you could be moving with all these cards here. I also feel like this could be saying that some of you need to be more adventurous with that Page of Wands. The Chariot kind of says like you are 100% in control of your life right now, and I feel like you need to take 100% control of your life with that Chariot card. The Page of Wands says explore and experience and look at life as an experience, and you will have a great experience. So I feel like some of you need to do that. For others, I feel like this could be saying that I feel like this could be talking about a move, like I said, but I feel like it could be a change as well. For others, I feel like it's talking about a journey is really what I feel. But I feel like it's saying that you are realizing that you're on a journey and that there are ups and downs in your life. So that's what I feel for you. Yeah, I feel like for some of you, I feel like you want to retreat. Yeah, but I would say don't, Libra. I feel like you need to keep pushing forward. I almost get like don't give up here with these two cards. Nine of Cups says you're really, really close to having some sort of dream or having some sort of wish. So that's what I'd say to you, Libra. Not an amazing reading, right, Libra? But that actually isn't too terrible to me, Libra. And again, it's just a daily reading, so don't worry too much about it. But thank you, Libra. All right, Sagittarius or Sag. Oh my God, Scorpio. I would never skip you. So Scorpio, let's do your reading right now. Thank you, Scorpio. And sorry that I called you Sag. Scorpio, you have the Magician and the Three of Pentacles. Scorpio, you can have whatever you want. So the Magician comes up for you in Pisces almost every single night. So I feel like you Scorpio people can have whatever you want with these two cards. Yeah, I feel like that's really good. The Three of Pentacles is a card of teamwork. So again, if you are like trying to build something up in your life, I feel like you need to open up to teamwork. I feel like people in your life could help you out a lot with these two cards. The Magician, I feel like, is also talking about action, but I feel like it's talking about focused action. I feel like I've said this to you before, Scorpio. I always get this message for you, this thing about focus, and I feel like it's saying like it would be better for you, like if you have a business or a job, I feel like it would be better for you to work like 1 hour a day that's like really, really focused than it would be for you to work like 12 hours of unfocused work, right? So I feel like focus is the most important thing here with these two cards as far as work and business are concerned, even your relationship as well. It's like, how many times have you ever been out to dinner where you see like a couple sitting there texting, not paying attention to each other, like staring at other people or whatever? I mean, that's boring, right? So I feel like this is saying make sure to, it's better to have at least a short amount of time where you're really super focused on the things that matter to you than it would be to have just like a lot of unfocused time. So I feel like you need to make sure that, anything that you want to have in your life where you want it to be quality, Three of Pentacles quality, I feel like you need to focus on it when you have it, or you need to kind of have certain dedicated times where you really pay attention to something that's important to you here, Scorpio. It could be multiple things as well, but again, I feel like shorter times where they're super focused are what's important here with those two cards. Next, Scorpio, you have the Knight of Swords and the World card here. So I feel like for some of you could be moving, of course, Scorpio. Scorpio, I always get very different messages for you about moving, because I feel like if you have like this thing about moving more for a reason or like a more specific reason. So I feel like if you are moving, Scorpio, it's probably for like a job or to get married or something like that. So everybody else's moving messages to me feel different. They just feel like people could just be moving for whatever reason, for just whatever, like no specific reason. But yours feels very specific. For others, I feel like the Knight of Swords is talking about some sort of lifestyle change, and the World card could be like to reach your goals. So maybe you are deciding that you have bigger goals that you want to reach, or maybe there are certain things that you want to achieve in your life, and the Knight of Swords says you maybe now realize that there are certain things that need to change in your life, like you need to change certain habits or certain beliefs, or maybe you need to form a daily routine. Maybe you need to cut things out of your daily routine so that you can get the things you want. So I feel like a lot of you are kind of like changing things up to get the things you want, basically. Pretty straightforward. And finally, you have the Hermit and the Eight of Wands. I do feel like, Scorpio, I say this to you every single night, I would be very careful of like someone from the past trying to communicate with you. I always get the same exact message, World. You will always get the World or the Wheel of Fortune next to cards like this, right, Scorpio, every single night. So I feel like for some of you, you could have somebody trying to come back from your past, and this is only for some of you, but I feel like they just like go around a circle, literally. And this person, it's like they break up with one person, they go to the next person, and they just like date in a circle of people. I get this for you every single night. So I'd I'd be careful of any exes who try to come back with these 2 cards here, Scorpio. I feel like it's just like a circle thing, and I feel like it's not good. For others, I feel like this is you having gone inside of yourself. I feel like you've gained a lot of wisdom and like a lot of knowledge from inside you, and a lot of clarity as well. And the 8 of Wands, I feel like for whatever reason, I feel like it's talking about your intuition. I feel like you've trusted your intuition, and I feel like you're kind of like almost allowing it to guide you with these 2 cards. And I like that a lot. For others, I feel like this is talking about quick action. So I feel like some of you are kind of like taking quick action towards things you want with that 8 of Wands. I feel like you're realizing that you need to move quickly towards things and not like slowly, and I feel like it's just talking about fast changes. So that's that, Scorpio. Scorpio, that looks really good. So thank you, Scorpio. All right, Sagittarius now. We are going to do your reading. So Sagittarius. Sag, as always, this is already a shuffled deck, so that's that. But Sagittarius, let's see what we have for you. And Sag. Sagittarius, you have the Knight of Swords here in the World. So the same thing as Scorpio. How crazy is that? This is a different deck and the same thing that Scorpio had, basically. So I feel like some of you could be moving with these 2 cards. For others, I'm getting love as well. I feel like you need to date. If you want love, I feel like the World card is saying you need to get out there and date. I feel like it could be an air sign that's coming in for some of you. I really don't feel like it's an air sign, though. I feel like I've said this to you before as well. I feel like it's somebody with air in their chart. So I feel like for some of you Sagittarius people, there's someone with like a lot of air in their chart, or maybe they have like air in some like very specific placements in their chart, like their rising sign or their moon sign or something like that. But I do feel like this could be love. For some of you, it could be from a distance as well with the World card, or pretty much anything, but I feel like it could require travel. For some of you, I feel like this is work that requires travel, and I would say that if you're getting a job involving travel, I feel like that would be very good for you, especially this year with Jupiter in your sign. Very positive. Next, you have the Strength card and the Page of Swords. I feel like some of you need to be determined to get something you want here. Both of these cards, by the way, are cards of strength. The Page of Swords is also a card, it's kind of like a card of fortitude, a card of needing to have strength in your life. So I feel like some of you are needing to have strength. For others, I feel like this could be judgments from other people. The Page of Swords, some people read it as a card of spying, which it definitely is like a card of spying, but it could also be just like people's watching you, people putting their judgments on you, or people trying to get all up in your business, right, Sagittarius? So Strength card is saying like you need to just ignore them and not even worry about it. The Strength card to me is a card of exceeding your own expectations, but also a card of exceeding other people's expectations as well. It's like, who the hell in their right mind would stick their hands in that thing's mouth, right? Sagittarius, that's what I always say about the Strength card. Or it's like the lady with her hands in the lion's mouth. It's like, this is a card of shocking people in your life through your strength, through something that you have accomplished. So I feel like a lot of you just need to I feel like you need to prove people wrong in your life here, Sagittarius, through your strength. I feel like you have a lot of strength, and I feel like you need to take action towards the things you want. And I feel like it's your job to kind of like prove people wrong with these cards. Next, you have the Five of Swords, which is the opposite. Five of Swords says you're giving up. So Sagittarius, I feel like you need to not give up on something that you're doing. Ten of Cups says you're this close to this right here. Ten of Cups, fortune after difficulty. This is a don't give up reading right here, Sagittarius, if I haven't ever seen one. So I feel like some of you need to keep pushing, no matter what, towards a goal, towards wishes, towards dreams, towards whatever you want. Five of Swords says that, Five of Swords is a card of giving up. I feel like it's saying don't give up. Ten of Cups says you're about to have like some sort of victory or happiness in your life, but not if you give up, you're not going to have it. For others, I feel like this is your independent. I feel like you're just going from independent to love. Pretty weird message, but also very straightforward. I feel like there's just love coming in here for you, Sagittarius, and I feel like you will be very happy because of it. So like a lot of happiness coming in. This could be like a very deep commitment coming in for you as well in love. So I do like to see that as well. So I do feel like there could be love coming in here for you. Probably new love, I would say. You have too many dating cards here, Sagittarius. When I have like the World and the Ten of Cups, to me there's just like too much dating energy here. So again, if you're single, I would say probably not someone from the past I would date. If I were you, I would get out there. I mean, I say this to everybody, but definitely to you with these cards. But that's at Sagittarius, so thank you, Sagittarius. All right, Capricorn, what do we have for you, Capricorn people? And Capricorn, all right. Capricorn, you have the Ace of Cups here and the Three of Swords. I feel like some of you could have gone through a breakup, but I feel like this is new love. I wouldn't even worry about this, Capricorn. This, to me, is saying that there's new love after a heartbreak. For some of you, I feel like this heartbreak could have happened 5 years ago. So, yeah, I don't feel like it matters, is what I'd say to you. But I feel like there could be new love coming in. I feel like there could be, like, even a proposal of marriage coming in for you as well with that Ace of Cups. Maybe not tomorrow, but, you know, soon or in the near future there could be. For others, I feel like this is just like happiness. Ace of Cups is your emotions overflowing. It's like going from sadness to happiness. I do feel like some of you, I feel like saying over the next 6 months, again, I don't trust psychic timing, so, you know, take that with a grain of salt, but I would say that over the next 6 months, I feel like you could have moments where it's like things seem like they're not going to go well, and then things work out in just any area of your life. And I feel like it's almost like the universe trying to get you to realize that it's like sometimes things just work out no matter what. I feel like it's like the universe trying to get you to believe in miracles here with these cards. So I'd say the sooner you learn, the lesson, the better. So no stinking thinking here. Next, you have the Ten of Swords and the Hierophant. Again, marriage again here, Capricorn. So I feel like there could be marriage coming in. Ten of Swords could just be leaving something behind. For others, I feel like this could be a loss due to like rules and regulations or something very official as well. So it could be something legal, but it doesn't really feel legal to me. It feels just more like an official like change is what I feel like saying. But, you know, it could be like something like maybe in the past you got fired because of breaking the rules or something like that. Or maybe you are having a hard time right now getting a job because of certain rules. Or maybe you don't want to follow certain rules in certain areas of your life. So I feel like a lot of you could be like trying to think about that. The Hierophant says, to me, the Hierophant is a card of bending the rules. It's a card of like needing to not conform, but it's a card of like needing to think outside the box. So I feel like a lot of you need to do that with these two cards. For others, I feel like this could just be a job change. I feel like some of you have a job and are about to change jobs. This could be a surprise for some of you, I feel. So for some of you, I feel like there could be a surprise job change, meaning like you probably didn't expect it, but maybe all of a sudden there's like an offer that comes across, you know, that somebody offers you like for a job or a business or whatever, and maybe you're just like, I can't pass this up. So I feel like some of you, there could be like a surprise change here with these cards. And finally, you have the King of Swords and the Moon card. I feel like a lot of you could have love coming in. Could be somebody who's more mature, older than you. Could be somebody who's very successful. I always say King of Swords to me is a card of somebody who walks the walk. They don't just like talk the talk type of person. You know, they're highly effective people, the King of Swords type person. So I feel like this could be love coming in. Could be an air sign. I don't really feel that. I feel like it's just talking about the traits of the person. For others, I feel like this is you needing to face your fears about a situation. So I feel like some of you need to like face your fears with these two cards. The King of Swords to me is a card of justice as well. I don't usually say that, but I do feel that for you, Capricorn. I feel like there could be justice with these two cards, or there could be some sort of justice. But I feel like you have been fearing whether or not there would be justice in a situation. This could be like a legal matter here with these two cards. So maybe you didn't think there would be justice, but there is. So I definitely like to see that. And I also feel for others, I feel communication here. I feel like you need to trust your intuition. I feel like somebody could be telling you something. I would take it with a grain of salt here, Capricorn. For some of you, like, you know, if somebody tells you something that seems crazy, it probably is what I'd say here. So I'd be careful. I feel like just saying, be careful what you believe with these two cards. So I'm not really, this could be in any area of your life, but I'd just be careful of things that seem too good to be true. I feel like they are. I feel like that's almost a warning. So that's what I'd say to you. But thank you, Capricorn. All right, Aquarius, let's see what we have for you. Aquarius, all right. Aquarius, you have the Four of Pentacles and the King of Wands. I feel like some of you, this could be growth in business, plain and simple. To me, King of Wands is the card of the entrepreneur. You know, a lot of people would say the King of Pentacles is, but to me, the King of Wands is a much better entrepreneur card because it's a card of being very courageous, bold, being a leader, being very charming, being very powerful, but it's also a card of raising something like a baby, raising something like a child. And if you have a business, then it's like you need to take really good care of it. So I feel like some of you could be taking really good care of something that provides money. Could be a business, could be a job, could be anything. Four of Pentacles says there's more money or there's more financial stability coming in. For others, I feel like this could be love coming in for you. I feel like it could be a very stable relationship, and definitely could be a fire sign coming in for you there, Aquarius. Next, you have the Two of Swords and the Three of Wands here. trying to make a decision. Both of these cards, right? Trying to make a choice. And for some of you, I feel like you need to bring someone in on your team. Here is what this card is saying. So if you're trying to make a choice, I feel like if you have people you trust in your life, maybe it's time to ask somebody to help you make a decision. That's definitely what I'm picking up here. It could be like a very close friend, or it could be like a partner or something like that, but I feel like somebody needs to be brought in on a decision here with these two cards. For others, I feel like this could be talking about travel, but I feel like delays. I feel like you need to travel here. This is for some of you. I feel like there's a need to travel, or there's a need to move or something like that, and I feel like you just need to make the choice to do it. You have the Tower as well. So some of you, this literally could be a move. For others, this could be travel. For some of you, this is a long distance relationship. Aquarius, I say this to you every single night. So I feel like somebody needs to move if you're going to be in a long distance relationship, or there needs to be travel here. I feel like I say this to you every single night. Could be with a fire sign here, Aquarius. Could be any sign, of course. Could just be somebody who's like the King of Wands, a King of Wands type of person. You have the Star, and the Nine of Cups are my long distance cards. So if you're in something long distance, there needs to be a change, plain and simple, or there needs to be movement, plain and simple. I said this last night. I've said it for like the past 2 weeks, I swear. So I feel like there needs to be some sort of change here, whatever it is. I don't care. For others, I feel like this is you growing. I feel like you need to don't prevent your growth with this Two of Swords. And I feel like you need to, like, grow, basically. So that's what I'd say there. That's all I'm getting there, Aquarius. Next, you have the Tower and the Star. So, again, I feel like you need to believe in miracles. This could be a pleasant surprise. Again, the Tower is not a bad card. I always say this to people. To me, the top of the Tower has to fall away anyway. But not only that, the Tower can be a pleasant surprise. It can be a good surprise. With the Star, it could be a miracle happening in your life. So I feel like there could be a miracle coming in for some of you. For a lot of you, this could be like sudden attention as well. The Star is a card of you getting a lot of attention all of a sudden. The Tower is like, all of a sudden. So I feel like there could be all of a sudden a lot of eyes on you, or a lot of attention coming in for you as well. For others, I feel like you need to have faith that something is going to work out. I literally feel like for some of you, if you're trying to do something new, or if you're trying to get into a relationship or whatever, I literally feel like just having faith that things are going to work out will make it work out. Just that simple here, Aquarius. And that's what I feel for you. So that's what I got for you, Aquarius. That looks really good. I like it. So thank you, Aquarius. All right, Pisces. Thank you, Pisces, as always, for your patience. I really appreciate it. So, Pisces, let's see what is going on for you, Pisces. Pisces, it looks amazing. I love it. Pisces, you have the Sun, the best card in the deck, and the Queen of Swords. I feel like there's a lot of attention coming in for you, Pisces. So I feel like there could be a lot of attention coming in for you here with the Sun. The Queen of Swords says maybe you don't want the attention. So I feel like, that would make sense to me, Pisces. But I feel like you're going to get it anyway, whether you want it or not. I feel like there's a lot of happiness coming in for you. I also feel like just like your honesty is going to be shining through at this time is what I'm getting. So I feel like your open, honest nature could be really just kind of like, kind of out in the world, and that could be bringing in a lot of attention, or it could just be something that people are admiring or noticing about you. So I feel like there's like a lot of honesty coming in for you, or I feel like you could just be being very honest in your life with people. For some of you, I feel like you're very focused on yourself. Pisces, I gotta be honest with you, I mean, next month, October, to me, the way that I see the month for you is you focusing on yourself, because just there's too much stuff that to me says that you are going to be having kind of like a very independent month. So to me, October is like not an amazing love month for you, Pisces. If you have love, I think things will be fine, of course, but I feel like you'll just want more time to yourself, and that's fine. You are a Pisces. That's what you do. So there you go. That's all I'd say there. Next, you have the Six of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, new paths opening up. I feel like you're just starting new things here, Pisces. I feel like you will probably be starting a ton of new things over the next 8 years plus, probably longer. So I feel like a lot of you will be starting new beginnings, starting new journeys, starting new paths, moving, traveling, starting new businesses, new jobs, probably left and right, probably changing hobbies every 2 years. It's you'll probably be interested in something new every single month, all of a sudden, randomly. So I would say clean out your attic, because it's probably going to be full of a bunch of crap when maybe 1 month you're into basket weaving, then maybe the next month you're into fishing. So your attic is going to be full of a bunch of random hobby stuff in the future, I would say. Definitely popping into my head. Also, I see it in your chart right here as well. I also feel like for others, I feel like this could be you kind of like planting seeds to get things going in your life, just like every single area of your life. So I feel like you're like planting a lot of seeds, putting in a lot of work, and kind of like watering your garden, trying to get things to grow in your life. And finally, you have the Eight of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. Yes, Pisces, new love. No thinking about the past. So I feel like you need to focus on new love if you're looking for love, of course. If you have love, I feel like things will be fine, so I wouldn't even worry about it. The Page of Pentacles to me is someone brand spanking new. So again, if you're looking for love, I feel like you need to focus on new love. For the rest of you, I feel like this is you mastering a craft. This is like the card of the apprentice, the card of the 2 cards of being an apprentice, 2 cards of trying to master some sort of craft. Pisces, what have I been saying to you all year long? Pisces, I've been begging you to master a craft. I feel like if there's one sign that should be mastering some sort of craft, it's you. I don't care what it is, but whatever it is, there's a ton of money in the future in whatever it is you're mastering. So it's like if you're starting a business or starting a job, become a master, because there's probably more money than you've ever seen in your entire life involved in whatever it is. So I feel like some of you could be doing that. I also feel like some of you could just be seeing more stable finances with these cards. Yeah, it's like you're improving your finances here. Yeah, Ace of Swords, truth, victory, justice, good things coming in for you. So I feel like a lot of good stuff coming in for you. Six of Swords says that you've gone through the rite of passage. You've gone through the rite of passage of life, like probably already. Pisces, you've been through maybe a lot of difficulties. Ace of Swords says you're getting to a point of kind of like victory and success. So Pisces, love it. So thank you, Pisces. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. We are going to do a pick a card now. And we are going to do cards 1, 2, and 3. So everybody, 1, 2, and 3 here, people. And let's see what we have. All right, 1, 2, and 3. Let's see. I need like 2 more shuffles here, people. I also, I think I need some water because I'm dying. So here we go. There we go. A Winter, I've missed you too. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. All right, 1, 2, and 3 here, people. And let's see. All right, 1, 2, and 3. And here we go. All right, if you pick card number 1, you have the Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. Money is what I would say here. So I feel like if you pick card number 1, there's about to be a lot of money coming in for you. Will this happen overnight? No, of course not. Ace of Pentacles to me is the path to finances, or the path to marriage. This could also be marriage, by the way, as well, for you card number 1 people. Ten of Pentacles to me is the best love card in the deck, because to me it's like finding someone who is your treasure, finding someone who's like perfect for you. The Ace of Pentacles is a path to marriage, so some of you, if you're looking for love, you could be on the path to marriage here. Or you could be with somebody, or you could be finding someone that you will marry with these 2 cards. So very positive. But as far as money is concerned, amazing. Ace of Pentacles to me is the hero's journey. It's like the ups and downs of starting something new financially. And the Ten of Pentacles, money. So I feel like there's just money coming in here for you, card number 1, people. If you pick card number 2, you have the Ten of Wands and the Two of Wands. I feel like some of you are just, a lot of people are doing this year right here. This makes perfect sense to me, these 2 cards together, because Saturn and Capricorn to me is like the 80-20 rule. The 80-20 rule, if you don't know, says that, 80% of your results come from 20% of your work. So to me, Ten of Wands is like you're putting down some responsibilities. Two of Wands is saying that you are picking and choosing what responsibilities in your life are important, which ones are not. You are choosing what work leads to results and what work doesn't. You are choosing where you put your energy, basically, with these 2 cards. A lot of people doing it, Saturn and Capricorn. This is why we have Saturn and Capricorn to, kind of like break things down, make things easier, make things more simple. And I feel like that's what you're doing, card number 2, people, making things more simple. If you're not, you need to. So there you go. If you pick card number 3, you have the Four of Swords and the Magician. I feel like some of you are coming off of a break. I feel like you're about to, this is like a return of energy to your life, card number 3. Magician is like turning your visions into reality, but the Four of Swords says maybe you needed to meditate first, or maybe you needed to take some time for yourself first before you knew what you wanted to do with your life. So I feel like some of you are kind of like you have taken time for yourself, or you are taking time for yourself here with these cards. And it's like you figured out what you want to do with your life, and now you're going to be doing it. So love it. Amazing. Amazing readings tonight. So love it. All right, thank you everybody again for being here. Really appreciate it. I'm going to answer questions now. Of course, super chats will get preference, but I will try to answer as many people as I possibly can, as always. Of course, I do answer super chats in order, so everybody please be patient. I do try to answer them as quickly as I possibly can, but I'm only one guy, so that's that. But all right. Let's see here. Kenzie, thank you for the super chat. You say, why doesn't my crush like me? Eight of Wands, I feel like there needs to be more communication here. It's like we can't force someone to like us, I would love to make Kate Beckinsale fall in love with me, for example. Probably not going to happen, right? I'm probably not going to marry an A-list actress. Could it happen? Well, I don't know. Maybe it could, but probably not. She is like dating someone who's like 12 years old, so that would make a lot of sense. But anyway, sometimes we just can't make it happen, right? So that's what I'd say to you. But Eight of Wands, I feel like there needs to be more communication here in this situation. Anything good happening to me this week? Two of Cups, you could still find love. So I feel like you could be finding love here with the Two of Cups. So I feel like there's love coming in. King of Wands could be with a fire sign. So I feel like there could be a fire sign coming in for you. I would get out there and date is what I would say to you with these two cards. So I would get out there and date, and I feel like you will find love, Kenzie. So I would get out there. Raymond, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, cards for me. You have the Two of Swords and the Ace of Wands. Raymond, I feel like you need to move towards your desires, things that you want. I feel like that will lead to a lot more success for you. So that's what I feel like you need to move towards with these two cards, like more things like your desires or things that you want is what I'd say here. So that's what I'd say to you. Eugen, hello, thank you for being here. You say, advice in regards to school, Wheel of Fortune, turnaround. I feel like things are going to get easier for you, Eugen. I feel like there's more success and more luck coming in, so I love this. The Wheel of Fortune says, like, to me, the Wheel of Fortune kind of is a card of control. It's not really like the, it's not really like the Chariot, which is a card of hard control, or the Strength card, which is a card of soft control. But to me, there is a little bit of control with Wheel of Fortune because you are the one that needs to spin the wheel. So, but I feel like there's, I feel like there will be success here. So I wouldn't really worry about it, Eugen. Eugen, again, thank you for the super chat. You say, am I going to be hired anytime soon? Yes, the world. I feel like the world says there are plenty of places that will hire you. So yes, is what I'd say to you. Definitely with the world. Lady Macbeth, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. How did the Taurus feel about me? Love. So King of Cups is a card of loving, nurturing, like wanting to take care of you type of energy. So I feel like there's like a lot of love here is what I'd say, or there was love at one point at least. Eugen, again, thank you for the super chat. What's this relationship going to be like? Five of Cups, regret, sadness? I hope not. Ace of Cups, a lot of love. The Five of Cups could just say, like, watch out for jealousy. So I feel, and that's what I feel like it's saying. So I feel like it's saying be careful of jealousy. To me, the Five of Cups can say, like, if we are quick to forgive, or if we learn how to forgive the little things in relationships, then things will probably go a lot smoother. This doesn't mean, like, if the person's cheating on you, obviously, then it's like that's not something that you overlook. But if they're doing something that annoys you, and instead of like getting mad at them or whatever, and if you have a conversation with them, that's the Five of Cups. It says like learning to overlook certain things. We have to do this about everybody, right? About all our partners in life. There are certain things that are probably going to annoy the crap out of us, but it's like, do we love them for who they are or not? That's what I'd say here. So there you go. Kathy, thank you for the super chat. You say, having an issue, just want to know if it will get better. High Priestess, Ten of Cups, yes. Kathy, right away. Kathy, the Ten of Cups to me is a card of fortune after difficulty. So to me, it really doesn't mean anything other than things will be improving here. So I'm just going to put this card down and so we can get more advice here. But you have the High Priestess and the King of Swords. So I would say, yes, King of Swords is specifically like a card of justice, especially if you're dealing with problems at work. So the King of Swords is very specific. So again, if these problems are at work or if they're with a specific person as well, the King of Swords is very good for those types of issues. It says there will be justice. The High Priestess is kind of like a card of mysteries and like waiting for changes, wondering like why there haven't been changes and all this other stuff. But it's a card of confusion as well. So it kind of says like maybe there's been a lot of confusion with these issues that you're having. Seven of Swords, internal affairs don't exist. Three of Swords. Yeah, this could be like some sort of separation or separating away from the problem here, Kathy. But to answer your question, I would say yes. I feel like that things will be solved. I feel like things will get better. So yes, definitely, especially with that Ten of Cups, fortune after difficulty. So no doubt. Alex Salazar, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Cards for my Sydney trip to visit my family, please. You have the Hierophant here in the Five of Wands. So this could just say no arguments, no none of that, but overall pretty good. I actually like the Five of Wands. To me, it's a card of socializing, and to me, it can be a card of conflict, but really, to me, it's just like a card having fun. So, a card of like needing to have fun and things like that. So I feel like you need to make sure to have fun on this trip here. You have the Emperor as well. I feel like this is all saying be more spontaneous. Five of Wands, not wanting to go with the flow. The Emperor, like wanting to follow a plan too tightly, and I feel like that could lead to some problems. I would also say no expectations. By the way, Alex, I'm being super, super picky here with these cards, just so you know. So, this I'm probably making this sound way worse than it actually is. I feel like things are going to be fine. I feel like there will be, like, lots of improvements and, like, good things. So, I feel like you have nothing to worry about is what I would say to you. So that looks good. Minnow Amanda, hello. Thank you for the super chat. You say, card for this part of my journey. Minnow Amanda, you have the Judgment card and the Page of Wands. Judgment card is your true purpose or rebirth in your life, or really, to me, it's like a wake-up call or a final decision, making a final decision on something in your life. I'm getting final decision for some reason. Page of Wands to me is like a card of being spontaneous, being active, being creative, using your creative potential as well to be successful in life, basically. So I feel like you need to do that. Yeah. You do have the Tower, though. Moving, traveling, or this could be some sort of surprise in your life. Star, wish. So overall, I'd say it's pretty good. Even with the Tower. You know me. I like the Tower card. So I feel like the Star could be saying there's some sort of wish, hope, or renewal coming in for you. I also feel like there's like inner clarity. I feel like you are more clear about what you want, is what I'd say to you, Minnow Amanda, with this Star card. I feel like I've said that to you before. I'm having major deja vu. So on that. But there you go. Brittany X, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Brittany, you say here, boss's feelings about what I said to her today. Five of Pentacles, left out or left out in the cold. So maybe they feel left out in the cold or feel like they're going to be missing out on something, Brittany, is what I feel. Maurice, thank you so much for the support. Thank you for the kind words, Maurice. Really appreciate it. Marianne, you say, will my DM... Divine Masculine, Twin Flame come back if I feel he will? I would say yes to you, actually, Marianne. So, yes, you have the Sun, best card in the deck. Queen of Swords says you have to open up and allow this into your life, but the Sun says yes. The Sun is the best card in the deck, so I would say yes. And trust me, Marianne, I say no to everybody. So, there you go. I would say yes, Marianne, for sure. Ohos, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Is the Taurus X happy in his current life? I would say kind of. Six of Pentacles to me is just like dribs and drabs to me. It's like a card of like just kind of getting what you want in life. So is it mind-blowingly, socks being knocked off your body exciting? No. But, still, I would say kind of. Will I ever hear from him? I would say no. I feel like you need to move towards new love. Will you get an apology? I would say no. I keep telling people, I've been telling people all year, if you want an apology from an ex, it's probably not going to happen this year, especially if you broke up with somebody this year. There's just like no apology energy in this chart. And maybe it's more of an intuitive feeling that I feel, but I've been saying it to everybody, and it's funny because like I've never been asked this question so many times in all the years that I've been reading. I would get it here and there, but I've never been asked so many times. I honestly think it's because there's just no apology energy in the chart. So it's like we just have to kind of like move on, is what I'd say here, if we're not getting an apology. But I feel like there's plenty of love. Eight of Pentacles says put the work in. There are plenty of people who would be interested in you and are interested in you. So I would just get out there. Brian Long, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, how does the rest of my week look? I feel like it looks really good. Page of Pentacles, very straightforward work week. Whenever I get a Pentacle card like this, to me, it just says it's going to be a very straightforward work week, plain and simple. You have the Six of Swords and the Ace of Swords, very direct and straightforward. Like I said, Six of Swords, moving on to calmer shores, noticing improvements or having improvements in your week. So I feel like there will be improvements. And the Ace of Swords is like victory, success, good things coming in, probably truth, justice, and clarity. So, yeah, it looks really good. Diana Perez, thank you for the super chat. You say, love card, please. Pisces. You have Pisces right here, the Hangman and the Knight of Wands. I feel like you need to get out there, is what I'd say to you, Diana. To me, the Hangman is a card of like sacrificing yourself or not putting in the energy to get something you want. To me, the Hangman also says like you could already have something that you want if you put the work in. So I feel like you need to get out there. Knight of Wands could be a fire sign coming in. It could also just be needing to be more free-spirited and needing to be creative with like how you find love as well. I mean, to me, it is a very good year to be creative in how you find love. Like if there was ever a year where you could go out like wearing an eye patch or something like that to catch people's attention, it would be like this year. That's what I like. If I were trying to pick somebody up right now, that's what I'd be doing. I'd be going out every single night wearing like an eye patch and like I don't know, I'd be like walking a llama or some shit like that, because if there was ever a year where you should be doing something crazy to stand out, and be like right now. So that maybe you need to get an eye patch, Diana. Actually don't, but I feel like you get what I'm saying. So get out there. Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords says you could have whatever you want right now, but don't keep yourself delayed. The Fool, I think you have to take some sort of leap of faith. So I'd start dating, is what I'd say to you for sure. Giselle, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, work card, please. You have the 3 of Cups, celebration and teamwork. Again, all the energy in Capricorn. To me, according to Chris's crappy astrology, if we want to do well and work this year, all the stuff in Capricorn says we need to network. We need to work with people in our lives. We need to network and build up people around us. That's probably where we're going to find a lot of success and abundance. So that's what I would do if I were you. I would focus on teamwork and stuff like that with those cards. So that's that. Lisa Elliott, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, initial interview with EY, outcome. 4 Wands, commitment. I love it, Lisa. So this could definitely be a job for you, Lisa. You had really good cards last night as well. I think it was last night or the night before. So I definitely feel like this could be a job coming in for you, or a commitment. So yeah, 4 Wands is like asking for a commitment. It's a card of marriage, but as far as a job is concerned, it's just saying they will be asking you to work there. Yeah, let go of your fears for sure with the Moon card. Page of Cups, an offer. So I feel like there could be an offer here, Lisa. That looks really good. Kat Stanley, pick a card for Kat. I will always pick a card for Kat. So Kat, you have the 9 of Wands. Don't give up on what you want here, Kat. 10 of Swords, I feel like it's time to let go of the past. I feel like it's time to start something new. But you have the 9 of Wands, which I feel like is saying don't give up on what you want in life. 9 of Swords, I feel like you're going to experience fast movement towards things that you want just in general in your life. I also feel like you need to open up in love. I feel like I've said that to you before, Kat. I'm pretty sure. You have the Chariot, though. So victories coming in for you, Kat. I love it. I feel like there's good stuff coming in for you. Tracy Renee, thank you for the super chat. You say, will EKG results be good? Again, Tracy, I am not a doctor, so do not take this as medical advice, but I would say yes. 6 of Wands, card of success and happiness. Temperance, be patient. Temperance also could say that things will probably be fine, but maybe there's something that shows up that requires a small change. So Temperance could say, maybe the doctors will come back and be like, it was fine, but there was some weird stuff, so we're going to make you change your diet or something like that. So, again, I'm not a doctor. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just some guy on the internet, so do not take this as medical advice, but I would say I feel like things are going to be fine. Maybe a tiny little change with this card here. Or they might say, we want you to walk every single day or something like that. So that's what I'd say to you. Brittany Rebel, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Super lonely. Will I have a girlfriend soon? 8 of Cups. I feel like you need to let go of the past, Brittany. So, Brittany, 8 of Cups, 5 of Swords. Needing to let go of the past. This is dealing with a, dealing with a doctor. Dealing with a doctor. Oh my God. I was just talking about a doctor, Brittany. This is needing to let go of the past, right? Needing to let go of a past breakup, Brittany. And 7 of Cups. I feel like you need to get very specific about what you want with the 7 of Cups. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is a card of being too cautious. So I would get out there and date. I would try to meet as many people as you possibly can here, Brittany. But 7 of Cups comes up for everybody in love this year because, we had Uranus opposite Venus this year. And I think I said this at the beginning of this reading tonight, that Uranus opposite Venus, I don't care that it's over. It doesn't matter. Uranus opposite Venus is you need to get very specific about what you want in love before you're going to get it. So I feel like you need to get very specific about what you want here. Yeah, definitely let go of the past, Brittany. But I do feel like there is love coming in for you. For sure. Barb Forbes, thank you for the super chat. You say, will Ruben be a long-term relationship? I would say if you want it to be, yes. Queen of Cups, very nurturing, caring. So, yes, is what I would say to you, Barb. No doubt about it. Yanni, thank you for the super chat. Yanni, you have the Nine of Pentacles, financial abundance coming in for you, and also independence as well. So I feel like there's like a very strong independent energy coming in for you, but I feel like you're just like making more money, able to take care of yourself with this card. So I like it, Yanni. That looks really good. So JC, thank you for the super chat. JC says collective. So we are going to pull some collective cards for everybody here. So for everybody in the collective, let's see what we have going on for you. Water break. That is an excellent idea. I definitely need some water. So there we go. All right. Collective. All right. Vicky, have a good night. Thank you for being here. JC, thank you, by the way, if I didn't say that. So for everyone here in the collective, thank you to JC. We have the Nine of Wands and the King of Swords. I feel like everybody here, I feel like saying that everybody here knows exactly what they need to do. So I feel like you just have to do it. So I feel like that's for a lot of you. For others, I feel like this could be love coming in for a lot of you. I feel like there could be love coming in where there's somebody very passionate and caring coming in for you. But I feel like they're also very knowledgeable. And, again, I feel like this is the type of person that's coming in. I said this at the beginning of the year. North Node in Cancer. It's like we basically will not accept anybody into our lives who does not walk the walk. King of Swords, my card of somebody who walks the walk, not just talks the talk in love. So I feel like everybody, if you don't have love already, if you do, they probably are this person right here. If you don't, I feel like there's love coming in. That could be like that. Next for the collective, I forgot to timestamp it, but next for the collective, we have the Wheel of Fortune here and the Five of Pentacles. I feel like everybody could start to see money increasing again. Saturn moving forward, finally going direct is very, very positive because to me, pretty much everybody could have been experiencing delays in their finances due to Saturn being retrograde, or just like kind of like having problems at work and stuff like that. So I feel like there could be turnarounds as far as finances are concerned. If you're like trying to find money as well or anything like that, like a loan or for like insurance purposes or whatever, I feel like you could be finding money with these cards, but definitely a lot of success here. And finally for the collective, we have the Ace of Swords and the Page of Cups. Definitely a love offer, love communication coming in. So I feel like for a lot of you, this could be a love offer coming in. Ace of Swords says this is like going to be a victory. If you're not looking for love, this could be like a work offer, job offer. And again, I feel like there could be a lot of success because of it. So that looks awesome for the collective. So thank you again, JC. Sabrina, thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate it. You say, what is holding me back these days? I feel like being too withdrawn here, Sabrina, is what I'd say. Seven of Swords, fears. So Seven of Swords is internal fears that don't exist. So I feel like you need to like let go of your fears and worries and like all those other things. The Hermit says it's time to leave hermit mode. So I feel like you could be just too withdrawn, and that could be causing some problems. Really, the answer to this is baby steps. Like, just taking the first steps to get started on whatever it is that you want in your life, and that's pretty much what you have to do, and you will be successful if you do that. Yeah, Six of Cups. I feel like obstacles are being removed, so it's like time to start now is what the Six of Cups says. So I'd get started. Elizabeth Gonzalez, thank you for the super chat. Elizabeth, if you have a question, pop it in down below. I'll be happy to answer it. Hannah, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, can I trust Pisces? Does he have good intentions? Path to marriage. Four of Pentacles, very stable. And Ace of Wands, very passionate. Two aces. So Hannah, I would say definitely yes. I feel like he has great intentions. And yes, I feel like you can trust him. So yes is what I would say to you for sure. I don't know what else to say other than yes. No doubt about it. I love it. Fiery Temperance, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, money advice for me. You have the Two of Pentacles strength card. I feel like you need to be determined to be more successful. Lovers, this would say like starting something new or trying something new. I think you have a business, if I'm not mistaken, or you're like starting a business or something. I could be wrong, but I think that's you. Two of Pentacles says pick the new path. It basically says start the new thing. And the strength card says be strong at this time, duh. And the Lover says like pick the new path. So you have two cards here that kind of say like pick the new thing. Ten of Wands, make it as simple as possible is what I'd say to you. And the Hierophant as well says like you're having to deal with any rules and following rules. But overall, I feel like an increase in finances. I feel like you gotta let go of the past. You know, Five of Wands, I feel like you have to face competition head on. I feel like you're about to be more successful though. I wouldn't really worry about it. Pick the new path. Elizabeth Gonzalez, thank you again for the super chat. You say, will the Aquarius man ask me soon for commitment? Yes, son, best card in the deck. So yes is what I'd say to you, Elizabeth. Val A, thank you for the super chat. Can I have a couple cards, please? Yes, you can, Val. Val, you have the Seven of Wands and the Knight of Swords. I feel like you need to open up to love if you want it with these two cards. I also feel like this could be saying, that you need to double down on something here. Seven of Wands, every once in a while, I feel like it's a card that's saying like you need to double down or like commit 200% to like a new idea, new business, new job, whatever it is you're doing. The Knight of Swords is a card of like charging forward towards success, and to me it's also a card of like some sort of lifestyle change. So I feel like you could be like doubling down on lifestyle change here, and I feel like that will lead to a lot more success in your life as well. Lindsay, hello, thank you for the super chat. You say, just got recruited for a potential new opportunity. I'll find out more info on Friday. Will this be a new job for me or something I may take? Three Cups, yes, celebration. Eight of Wands, quick movement. They're going to ask you to move very quickly. Not move. Maybe you have to move, but I'm just saying, they might ask you to accept the job or make a very quick decision is what I would say to you here. So I would say, yes, I would take it. The world, reaching a goal, being very successful. I feel like doubts or something like that is popping into my head on your side, though. So maybe you aren't sure I would just take it, is what I'd say to you. Don't think about it. If you get the opportunity, take it, but I feel like you will. So, yes, Ace of Cups, your emotions overflowing, being very happy, getting something you want. So, yes, I feel like you will get this offer. That looks very, very good. So, really good. Brittany X, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Work card for next month, please. You have the Six of Wands and the Moon card. I feel like a lot of attention, a lot of success with the Six of Wands and good news. The Moon is like fears, so I feel like you need to let go of your fears at this time. But it looks pretty good to me, is what I'd say. So I feel like things will go really well. Lionheart, thank you for the super chat. You say, card for work tonight, please. Bad last night. Sorry to hear that, by the way. You have the Hangman and the Eight of Swords. I feel like you need to change your mindset, is what I'd say here. So I feel like that's what you need to do here. Knight of Cups. Yeah, I feel like your thoughts are controlling like how your night goes. So I feel like you need to keep it positive here. Eight of Pentacles, do your work, and it's a card of like more money. It's a card of material success on the horizon. So I feel like there's more money coming in here. So I feel like there will be improvements. Annette, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the kind words as well. Card for October, please. You have the Ten of Swords, letting things go. Page of Wands, becoming more free-spirited. This is like very tight, controlled energy right here, the Ten of Swords, right? It's like being boxed in, feeling like you are restricted, extreme restriction. Page of Wands is the total opposite. So I feel like in October, that's what the change is for you. I feel like you're going from maybe a lot of restriction, might not be a lot, might just be some, and then you're going to more freedom, more being able to be more spontaneous, do things that you want to do. So I like it. Looks really good for you, Annette. Vanessa, hello. Thank you for the super chat. How does Ryan feel about me? King of Cups, love. Queen of Cups, perfect match. So I feel like he feels like you are a perfect match for each other. So that's what I feel. Could be love. Channel N, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Can I have a card? Yes. You have the Six of Swords and the Nine of Wands. I feel like you're moving on to calmer shores. I feel like saying don't give up on something here as well. So if you're like thinking about leaving something behind or giving up on something, I'd say don't do it. But Six of Swords, improvements, momentum. To me, the Six of Swords sometimes can represent speed. So it can say that things are going to be getting faster in your life. You're building more momentum in your life, basically. Sandy Rose, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Can I have a card, please? And thank you. You say cards for the rest of the week. Sandy, yes. Okay, Sandy, you have the Two of Swords and the Death card. I feel like you're going through some sort of change or transition in your life with these cards. Two of Swords, having a hard time making choices, or feeling like, I'm getting the word sacrifice, which really, to me, the Two of Swords does not represent a sacrifice. It's more of like a compromise, which I guess sometimes a compromise can be a sacrifice, but it can represent confusion. The Death card is saying there will be a change. Yeah, Five of Cups. I feel like you need to let go of regrets. Devil, needing to let go of toxic energy here. Five of Swords. I feel like you need to focus on yourself, is what I'd say here. Make decisions for yourself with that Five of Swords. And for nobody else. For once. That will lead to happiness, Sandy. Hannah, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Can I get a card for October? Knight of Pentacles. Maybe things moving forward like slowly but surely. So definitely very good card for you. It can represent like a little bit of a stubborn energy, but I do feel like stubbornness. I don't know if it's you or somebody else in your life, or if it's just like I think it's more of just like a stubborn energy in general, if that makes sense in your life. But to me, it's a card of like working really hard. So I feel like you're working really hard. Seven of Cups, I feel like this is talking about busyness. So I feel like overall it's going to be a very busy month for you, but also kind of like a very hard-working month as well, where you're going to be putting a lot of work into things you want. Brittany X, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, will he and I be in a relationship next year? I'd say yes. 10 of Pentacles. Brittany, 10 of Pentacles is a card of dating, but it's a card, to me, it's the best love card in the deck. So I would say yes, is what I'd say to you, Brittany. Christina Nava, hydrate. Yes, please. I need it. So Christina, you say card, please. Yes, Christina, get out of your head. 9 of Swords, let go of your fears. 9 of Pentacles. I feel like this is what you're heading towards. Like, I feel like maybe you don't have this just yet, but I feel like you're moving towards it. 9 of Pentacles is a card of, like, independence and financial independence and being able to have luxuries in your life. You know, to me, that's what it really means, is being able to have luxuries in your life. So, yeah, I like this card a lot for you, Christina. I feel like there's a lot of happiness, good things. Queen of Wands, very attractive this time, so I'd get out there if you're looking for love. And could also be just attracting things you want in your life in general. So, yeah, I like that. Vanessa, again, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, do you think I will do good in the interview tomorrow? Yes, definitely. The Magician says this is in your control. So, Magician says use all your talents, gifts, skills, and abilities to make this a successful interview, but yes. And 2 of Cups, perfect match. So, yes, with the 2 of Cups as well. So, I would say yes, no doubt about it. Vanessa, that looks very, very good. I like it a lot. So, that's that. All right, I think I'm all caught up here, people. I need water tonight bad, so hold on. And let me just make sure that I didn't miss anybody. I don't think so. All right. If I have not answered your question, pop your question in down below. I will take a few more questions before I take off for the night. And Rose, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Rose, you say here, what type of work do you see me focusing on? Music industry, teaching, network marketing. I do all 3 now. I would say music industry you have taking a break from. Teaching, definitely yes. King of Wands, really good card for pretty much anything, but definitely very good for teaching. And network marketing, 3 of Wands says you could, is a card of expansion and teamwork, which is what network marketing is. So I would say yes to the last 2. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you just need to get rid of the music industry side of things and focus on the last 2 and make it happen. But 3 of Wands says if you build your network, you will be successful, literally. So, you know, there you go. That's what I'd say to you. Pretty straightforward, Rose. Yeah, I feel like you're on the right path, though. Judgment, on the right path. So I like that. Moonlight Bay, hello. You say, card for the week. You have the 8 of Cups. I feel like you're walking away from things that no longer serve you, walking towards things that you do want in your life. So I like that. A lot of people seem to be doing it. Tracy, can I have a card for my career? You have the 7 of Pentacles. I feel like there could be some sort of change in your career here with the 7 of Pentacles. Angie, will I pass my HGV driving test? Yes, 10 of Cups, definitely. So, yes, is what I'd say to you. Shernice, hello. You say, how does the Leo feel about me, and will a relationship work out? 3 of Pentacles, I'd say yes. I feel like they're willing to put the work in. I feel like they want to put the work in, so I would say yes. Dogan, yeah, I feel like you will move and get a new job. So, yes, you have the 9 of Cups, which is a wish. So, I feel like you will be getting something you wish for, getting something you want. So, yes, I like it a lot. Definitely. Rosie, I feel like there's new love coming in for you here. I feel like you need to be bold and kind of like stand up for what you want, but I definitely feel like there's love coming in for you. Could be an earth sign. Unless the Pisces has earth in their chart, then, which is possible, I would say. But Page of Pentacles, definitely admirer, and that's what I'd say to you. Owana, you have the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like there's new opportunities opening up for you in your life. Space Lawmaker, what is up? You have the Temperance card and the Empress. I feel like there's like about to be new abundance coming in for you. So I feel like there's like abundance coming in for you with these 2 cards is what I'd say to you. Isha B, I would say, I feel like he's being too closed off, but I would say yes, he does. Veronica Jackson, you have the High Priestess. Trust your intuition, but I also feel like you need to take action on something that you want to do in your life. So I feel like you need to take action. Anahita, whatever your name is, thank you for being here. You say, can I please have a card? Yes, you have the Fool. I feel like you need to take a leap of faith at this time towards things that you want. The Fool. Go on an adventure. And this is also about new beginnings opening up for you. So I feel like there's new beginnings coming in for you. Melissa, you say, I'm a Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, and Sag Cusper. Oh, congratulations. You have the Chariot, by the way. I feel like that there's a victory coming in for you, so I like that. Action Frank, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, can I get some cards for October? Yes, you have Action Frank. You have the Queen of Swords and the Star. We'll start here. So I feel like there could be like some sort of wish coming in for you. The Queen of Swords just says like is a very self-sufficient energy. I said this to Pisces. I'm not sure what sign you are, but I said this to Pisces. To me, it's a very independent month because of the 2 moons that we're having. So I feel like a lot of people will be very independent. Will be kind of like doing their own thing, all this other stuff. But I feel like that will lead to like wishes, you getting things you wish for, getting things you want. Yeah, I feel like you need to follow your curiosity as well. Pluto and Capricorn for you is what I'd say. This card's been coming up a lot, Page of Swords. I literally said this tonight at the beginning of the reading, that this card has been coming up all the time. And why? It's because Pluto and Capricorn is like the detective. It's like the universe saying that if you are interested in something, I don't care what it is, you need to do it, whatever it is. Or you need to learn more about whatever your curiosity is, whatever you are becoming interested about. It could lead to jobs, starting a business. It could just lead to a fun hobby. It could lead to new groups of people that lead to love. It could be anything. I mean, the possibilities are endless, but I feel like you need to move towards curiosity, is what I'd say there. Angie, thank you. You have a good night as well. Michelle Pye, you have the Tower here. I think the Tower came up for Pisces, right? Or no, maybe not. I'm not sure. But I feel like that you are rebuilding at this time. Yeah, Justice. I feel like you're learning cause and effect. So I like that. Christelle, you say, can I have a card? Yes. You have the King of Pentacles. This could be love coming in for you. But I feel like there's also like a very just strong, permanent energy coming in for you. So I feel like this is talking about just permanent changes in your life, basically, Christelle. But that looks pretty good. I like it. Let me just switch decks here. Try Peace, thank you for the super chat. You say, tell me what's my ex-Capricorn's intentions are. So, Try Peace. Let's see. Rebirth. Start over. I feel like they want to start over in the relationship. Try Peace is what I'd say. Definitely Judgment is one of the few cards that I do consider to be an ex coming back card. So I feel like they want to start over with those cards is what I'd say. You have the Tower though. It could, it might just end up being a repeat of what happened in the first place. So I'd be very careful if you do decide to go back to them for sure. Lena, yeah, I would say trust your intuition, the Star. So I would say yes. Star is inner clarity. It says you know on the inside what the truth is. So yes, is what I'd say to you. Alicia, will I get into University in England? I would say no. I don't like this Five of Pentacles. I feel like you could if you put the work in, is what I'd say there with the Queen of Swords. But the Five of Pentacles is like feeling left out. Violet's Mist, you say, can I have a card for tomorrow? Yes, you have the Sun, the best card in the deck. So attention, happiness, good things coming in for you. El Nido, you say, does Marcelo want to be with me? Yes, no. El Nido, I don't like this card because Six of Pentacles to me is someone who gives just enough in a relationship. This is probably why you are asking this question, because maybe he's giving just enough to kind of like keep you interested, but like not enough to, keep you around, basically. So I would say yes, no. I don't think it's worth it, is what I'd say to you. Yeah, I feel like you're gonna move on. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles says you're gonna go towards someone else for sure. So that's what I would say to you. I feel like you're just gonna move on to someone else. But, all right, everybody, I'm going to cut this off here. So thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. I will, of course, be back tomorrow night at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if I missed your question, I will be back. But thank you, everybody, and have a good night.